Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your Soul Messages reading. Before we get started, I want to thank all the tribe members for hanging on there with me. I didn't get as much content out as I would have liked to. There were some things going on, so I really appreciate you guys just hanging in there with me. Um, just cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. Also, I do want to let everybody know that I am now open for personal readings. So if you are interested in love, finance, what does Spirit want me to know, pendulum readings, or Reiki sessions, feel free to click the little blue icon that says book me on the homepage, or you can email me. My email is in the description box below. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to hit the little bell. Not only does it let you know when we upload a new video from Spirit, but it also notifies you when we go live. So that being said, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get into your reading here. I love this overall energy for your soul message. These messages are timeless, guys. They are from your soul, what your soul wants. And you have Shiva. Shiva is amazing because it is the god of destruction and rebirth, okay? Shiva is the god of destruction and rebirth, okay? Your soul wants big change. That's all I'm going to say there. Very basically, your soul really does want big change in your life. Your soul wants you to move past any limitations you feel, knowing that there truly are none. They want you to move past the ego and into the soul and pull forward what your soul desires. And that's going to be different for all of you, right? It really represents that you've done or you're doing that inner work to evolve, to come out of the idea that you're stuck in a certain life, really. Your soul's saying, no, you're not at all, right? You are not at all. It is a time for you to grab that inner wisdom of your soul and bring things into fruition, the things that you want, that you desire. It's time to be liberated, okay? It's absolutely time to be liberated. So I love this. And I will tell you, this is absolutely what your soul wants in a big, bad way, okay? In a big, bad way, because the very first card out in the tarot for you, Capricorn, is the Tower. And yes, the Tower can be about, things kind of being chaotic and falling apart, but in your reading, it's more about the awakening, okay? The awakening. When we have an awakening of what our soul's desires are, what we want to do, how we want to move forward in life, you're having that big boom of an awakening, a spiritual awakening, knowing that your soul desires so much more than what you have at this time. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. And what it does for you, this big, huge awakening that your soul is pushing you to have, in your mental mind, it brings you to a whole new world of possibilities, right? The world card comes out after that. They are talking about the world of possibilities. You have the key now. I don't know if you can see the keyhole here, but you have the key, all right, to have this existence be anything that you want it to be, to go forth in any path you want to go forward in, to be the spiritual being you want to be the love that you want to be, to make the money that you want to make, to have the love you want to have, to create what you want to create. And it's time for you to close the chapter on an old way of thinking and open up to this big, beautiful, anything is possible way of thinking. All right? I love this. It leads you to so much happiness and joy, okay? And when we follow our soul's purpose, our soul's desire, yeah, absolutely. So your soul is pushing you, in a big, big way with that Tower, to make change, to have change. And what I really love here is then you have the Three of Fire, which is the Three of Wands, and that's when you truly understand anything and everything is possible. This is where you expand, right? The Three of Fire is about expansion of spirit, expansion of mind. And I love, you do have your guides, angels, and ancestors here looking down upon you, going, yes, let's give you the ability to float, not to struggle, but to float towards what your soul desires. And again, that is going to be different for all of you, but you're being given this, you're not being given the okay, you're being given a big push by the universe. A big push with that tower, a big awakening, seeing things from a whole new perspective on where you can go and what you can do. I mean, it's quite beautiful, honestly, right? To understand that you have the freedom spiritually, you have the freedom physically, you have the freedom mentally to go follow that dream, that soul desire. And there's passion behind it too. Because the 3 of fire, that's the wands, that is so much full of passion. Listen, Capricorn, I love that. I love that, because if we're not doing something that we're passionate about, or going towards someone we're passionate about, then there's no true soul behind it then. So I absolutely love this energy for you. It is quite amazing. Now let's get some of your guides. Let's see what your guides think about this, okay? Let's see about this soul message, about this big change, about this awakening. What does your soul, what does your soul, what do your guides think about this? Let's see what your guides think about this, Capricorn. There we go. Thank you so much. Oh, I love it. I love it. You have captured the moment. We cannot live in the past. Let go. Move forward. Signs from your angels, guides, and ancestors. Your soul saying we've got to move past the drama and the trauma that once was. And let's go for what can be. Just beautiful. And let's go for what can be. Oh, I love it. Let's see what your angels think about this. Okay. Let's see what your angels have. Angels of my Capricorn. What are your thoughts on this? Angels. What is the message? Thank you. All right. Let me see what we have here. This is quite beautiful also, guys, because you kind of need it. You have ambition. You have Nike, okay? Ambition. You now have the ambition. I can't say ambition to go for this. Right? This awakening. I mean, it literally gives you wings, okay? I know, but that's how they're presenting it to me. It gives you wings to fly. It gives you wings to get out of what you feel is the trap, right? Of your own thoughts, your own world, right? And you're moving on to bigger and better here. Oh my goodness, I love this. Let's see what your ancestors have to say about all of this. Capricorn, bear with me. They want me to shuffle these. And I think they want one more. So again, all right. What is that? Okay, hold on. That was not. There we go. All right. Yeah, so what you have here is quite interesting. As I'm looking at this card here, Capricorn, you have, okay, so you have Hermit, retreat and recharge. But I feel like they're acknowledging the retreat and the recharge you've done. Because the rest of this is saying move forward. So let me see here. I want more. Thank you. All right. What do we have here? Okay, so yeah, that makes more sense to me. So you have Mirror Guardian. On here. Sorry, I'm just looking at the picture here. Wow. Okay. Capricorn, I feel like your soul is saying you've been in deep reflection. You've done the retreat and the recharge. You've reflected in, you've really thought about this. This is funny for me because it's not like this is a shock of an awakening for you. This is something you've actually been meditating on, thinking about, if you will, however that is. Like, you know this is coming, or you already know this is what your soul wants. Okay? You already know that this is what your soul wants. So you're almost like prepared for this. Can I have more? Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. See, I didn't necessarily know where they were going with that. You have traveler, move in a new direction. Yes, it's absolutely time. There's the ambition coming through, and it's pretty awesome that I feel like they're recognizing, your ancestors are recognizing you took all this time. I hope that makes sense to you guys, because at first it wasn't coming through. I think that, yeah. I'm actually going to ask your ancestors for one more with that, just to get clarity here. Because normally the messages will come in pretty clear for me, but this is acknowledgement. This is your soul's acknowledgement of you doing the work. And it's like, you know, this awakening is happening. You know it's coming. You're ready for it. You want it. Very interesting, Capricorn. Ancestors, can I get one more, please? Can I get one more? Yep, there it is. Okay. So you have the crow here. You have autumn. Release the old and rest. Release the old and rest. Okay. Now it's making sense. Okay. Oh, that took a minute. Okay. Sorry, guys. That just wasn't coming in all that clear that time. Capture the moment. We cannot live in the past. You're taking the time, or you have taken the time is funny, to do this. Let me pull them up again. Sorry. To do this hermit mode, to retreat and recharge, to meditate. You've taken time to reflect on the situation, on your life. You have released or are releasing the old, okay, through this rest. Thank you. Through this rest, relaxation, meditation, letting go. You're being acknowledged for that. And now you're ready to move in the right direction. Whew, that is a lot of cards, Capricorn. I was not expecting that. So I get what they're saying now. I hope you do too. Now it's time. You've done the work. Now it's time for you to move in that new direction. Wow, that was... that took them a lot to get out to me, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. All right, let's grab from the tarot. You're ready for big change. You're preparing for big change. You may not even know you're doing it. Well, yeah. I mean, you may not know you're doing it. Maybe it's happening in your subconscious, but I really feel like a lot of you know that's exactly, yes, what I've been doing. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we have here. All right. What is the message, please? Thank you. That was very quick. There we go. I absolutely love it. You've got the King of Wands, okay? You have the King of Wands. That is, you're ruling your life. You're ready to take action. You're ready for this tower moment. You're prepared. Let's move forward. Let's move into the new world, right? With passion, okay? With passion, with this desire to have this change, okay? What else do we have? That's too many. One or two, please. One or two, please. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Leads you to this Ten of Pentacles energy, where basically for me, the Ten of Pentacles is a lot about having it all. Having the wealth, having the security, having the family, having, I mean, whatever it is that your soul desires, ready for the change, ready to go get there, ready to, you know, move on. I'm surprised, honestly, that the Eight of Cups didn't come out, because it really is about moving on. Because you have no limitations now. And I think it took you a while to get here. Honestly, I'm going to say that, Capricorn. And your soul's been working with you, but I think it took you a long time to get here to realize there's no limitations to what you want and to have them, right? So let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit. What is the advice, please? What is the advice? Okay, this is hard. These are a little harder to read, guys. So, distinguish the importance of your inner spiritual work from your outer success. Yeah, I totally get what they're saying there. Again, this is an awakening. It's a spiritual awakening. It's knowing that there are no limits, and you're not attaching your soul's purpose to whatever quote unquote outer success you have right now. because that's not what you're looking at right now. You're looking at yourself from within, what your spirit wants, what your soul wants, and you're not attaching it to a certain dollar amount. You're not attaching it to, I have the biggest house. You're not attaching it to that, because you know that you can have all those things and that's wonderful, but you're not attaching who you are to that, right? That's not who we are. Those are things we have, right? So I love that. What is the other advice? Thank you. Yeah, communicate. Communicate with others more freely. Speak up. You have a right to be heard. You want the change. You're listening to your soul. You're moving on from certain things, stepping into a whole new world. Oh my goodness, I love this. What else do we have here? Absolutely. Release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Lots of release, guys. You are really, really having some spiritual growth here. Your soul wants it. Your soul desires it. It doesn't mean like you're leaving all your, material things behind and I don't know, moving into a tiny house. That's not exactly what that means. But it does mean that you are releasing things that no longer serve you, thought processes, right? That you have to have this to be successful, that you have to have that, that you are limited in what you can have and what sort of abundance in the life that you want. You're really releasing all of that. And that is truly beautiful. So I love this message. A little complicated there at first, but that's okay. Sometimes Spirit will do that to get the right message out, but I like it. So listen, until next time, all my love to you, Capricorn.